That's fine. We can edit it out. We good. First show in the law.
Please freeze them up that time. I got to clear it out. I hate when they're trying to do that. Not another phone.
OTS films.
M.U.D TV, baby. Pull the mixes, baby. The media is the most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. And that power is because they control the minds of the masses. And first and foremost, we would like to welcome you guys to the first episode of M.U.D TV. This is my cuz fam, Skinny, and my name is JD and stuff like that. The goal of this show is stuff like that to bring awareness to our cause, and that our cause is always the Black agenda. All right. So first thing first, Larry. The debate was last night, man. Did you check it out, bro?
Nah, I checked it out, man. But
how you think you boy did?
Say the truth, it was horrible, man. I mean, after all these 40 years, Biden want to apologize.
Oh, he want to apologize for what?
And I mean, it make it so crazy to me because he ain't never tried to apologize.
Oh, so he only want to apologize. I thought he only apologized, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, but...
It was 2 weeks ago, ain't it?
Yeah, he did, but, I mean...
But
after all these years, though, 40-something years, and you want to apologize, I mean, why you come on, why wait this long? You messed up all these families. I mean, these people's families don't want to hear that. Like,
But hold up, Larry. I do have a question. The black celebrities and stuff said we need to take his apology. That's what they told me. They said we need to forget everything he did and stuff like that and just take Joe Biden apology and stuff because he's very sorry.
I mean, I always look at it like this: that celebrities and people with money in certain positions, they'll take an apology. I mean, but we at ground zero. How can we even accept it? I mean, when now people that been locked up for 30, 40 years that died in jail, that died in the hand of the police because of these crime bills and all these laws he passed against us. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't add up to me. Yeah, I mean, some people are all about money. So, you know.
So basically what you're saying, and the thing about this episode, what we want to main cause, we want to call this episode the Plantation Party. And why I'm calling it the Plantation Party, because if you think about it, what do the plantations always have? Every plantation that you ever had in history and stuff doing slave, they always had an overseer.
They did. And you know what happened? Master messed around and let them in the house. And you know, and I mean, they could have got away through the back door of the house. But when Master let them in the house, they got so infatuated with the house, like, this a nice house you got, Master. Or,
you talking about we sick? You talking about we sick, Master?
We sick, Master. Or this shows some good food, Master. You know what I'm saying? We got so infatuated with that. So, like, we got stuck in the house.
So you saying they didn't know they was a slave, even though they was in the house, though? That's what you saying, huh?
Exactly. They were blind to the fact, because everything looked to shine and you know what I'm saying, to them. So
I always remember a great quote from Harriet Tubman, what Harriet Tubman said. She said she would have freed more slaves if they know they were slaves. She said, and most people always bring up Harriet Tubman had a gun, but she said she had the gun because she had the gun because the slaves they wanted to go back home to Master. Because she said she didn't want them showing them where she's going.
I mean, but how can you define a slave if they not acting like a slave? Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They think they just as much value as Master until time for them to get beat or get hung. You know, then they found out, like, I'm still a slave.
So until basically what you're saying, basically until it affects them, that's what really care about the issues and stuff like that. Right now, I think we had a major issue that came about that actually brought my attention and made us want to do this show today. Ice Cube came out with the Black Agenda.
That's my guy.
And he came out with the, like, I don't agree with it.
Good look, Cube.
Yeah, you know, I support ADOS all the way through and stuff like that. I don't support everybody like 1%, but I support like 98%, 90% of the thing. So he came out with a plan and stuff, a Black Agenda, and these black bourgeois, whatever they call them nowadays and stuff, whatever the high class are the black so-called leaders. Why is black people the only one got leaders? I still never met the Mexican leader yet, the white leader. What a white leader is?
I don't know no Chinese leader really.
What a Jewish leader is? I'm still waiting on the Jew.
None of that.
But we sure got black leaders.
But we always got somebody that's supposed to dictate and speak for us, like, and all that. And that's fine and dandy and everything, but I mean, but how you gonna let somebody speak for you that never been for the culture?
Yep, you're right about that. And I think they all came against Cube because they said he was asking for something. And how I found out about the Democratic Party and stuff like that, we've been in the Democratic Party for the last 50 years, ever since 50 to 60 years.
I'm talking about this. I wasn't even born then. Yeah, like,
bro, I'm 43 years old and you 39 or 40 yourself. And I'm looking at the data right now. We've been in a straight line all the way from 1989 to right now. Every other group has more wealth than we do. We own only, out of 1% of the wealth in America, black people own 2% of it.
God, we settle for whatever they give us. Throw us a crumb, we think that's something. We said, thank you, Master, for this crumb. When he got all our bread back there, that we to work for.
Oh, you talking about free labor? You know what I'm saying? We were just giving them that though, man.
We got all our stuff back there we to work for, and all this stuff we to built, but we get a crumb though.
Man, but you know, some people happy with that crumb though. You know, we got the older generation, and my main point of view how I look at life is the older people just okay with where they at. They just cool with the status quo. They just want to just maintain whatever they have and forget about the younger generations and what they finna go through.
they scared to lose some. Most people scared to lose.
But they ain't got
some,
nothing to lose. The sad thing, they don't even have nothing to lose. Just like I said, they only have 2% of the wealth.
I guess the crumbs and master giving, you know, they scared to lose them. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's go way further than that. You know, I'd rather starve for to stand up for something right and take the crumb that master gonna give me.
Yeah.
Master ain't talking about nothing. Like, because I starve and die for, you know, standing up for what's right.
Yeah.
Than taking crumbs and living through hell.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hell. It's gonna be hell either way you look at it. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In order to gain something, you got to lose some.
Yeah, and I always find it fascinating how people that got money look down on people that without money. They telling us what to do. Right now, they were coming against Cube, Jamil Hill, Roland Martin, all these big names.
People already bought. I mean,
they've been bought and sold.
Don Lemon
coming to talk about.
You know, he already picked this side. Like I told somebody, like Don Lemon, because he got a white cop down his throat and in his butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's fine and all though, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
so he's saying he just want to be with Malcolm, regardless of whatever his friend going. He want to be where that person at as well.
And people are always trying to benefit for themselves, and that's cool. Like, if you want to benefit for yourself, but don't get mad at me because I'm trying to benefit for myself. Like, I don't understand it though. I'm for everybody though, but I'm not for nobody who never been for me.
Yeah, I'm for everybody to a certain point though. At the end of the day, like, I don't have any problem from no racist. 1964. Do you know Lyndon B. Johnson was a known racist? Lyndon B. Johnson was known to call a nigga in a minute. He was from the y'all actually need to read y'all history about the Southern Democrats and stuff like that. They call them the Dixiecrats. Lyndon B. Johnson signed the 1964 Civil Rights Bill. He signed the 1964 Voting Rights Bill as well. But he was a known racist.
I'm a drink to that. I'm learning something today, and that's most people's problem. You can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink.
Hey, what? And what I'm finding fascinating, that people telling me that we can't get Trump to do anything for us. We can't ask Trump anything because he's not going to do it because he's a racist. But I'm looking through the history of Joe Biden and stuff like that. The 1994 crime bill. He's a known segregationist. He has a history of placating to white supremacy all through his career. He told his kid he don't want his kids going to the jungle, to go into school. That means with black people, because they always use code words. They call us. Do you know you're a super predator? You know what I'm saying? I'm a super predator because I'm a black man and stuff over the age of 20. That was Joe Biden called me and stuff like that. He said he don't care. He don't care what would happen in the past. Don't care what anything happened to us. If we did something, we need to suffer the consequence. But by the way, do you know his son was a crackhead?
Of course, like, I mean,
his son was, but he was locking my forefathers up though.
Damn near probably all the politician kids are dope heads and crack addicts, and you know it's not. I mean, cause they've been given everything. These folks from a different place than where we from. Yeah. We on ground zero. Ain't no politicians out here on the ground with us, trying to see and sort out none of our situation. We gotta do that for ourselves. Yeah. I mean, we gotta stand up for ourselves. Like, and I'm glad you said that about Curry. I'm with Curry on a lot of what he trying to do and present the bill. I mean, but and Curry been voicing himself. Like, he been putting his life on the line.
Look at his
career on the line and all of it. I mean, I don't know nowhere. Nothing Cardi B ever did for no culture. Like, I don't even consider her.
Hey, hold up. Cardi B did do WAP now. Man, bro, WAP is offering us all kinds, bro. We got,
I do love WAP. Hey, don't get me wrong. Hey, I do love WAP. I came from it. You know, I respect it, but
you know, WAP can stop you from getting shot and stuff.
Yeah, but that's my thing though. Like, I'm not finna go against Curry, because Curry been voicing his opinion, like, you know, F the police and all of that. He been putting these records out, enforcing his opinion.
Don Lemon said Cube don't know what he talking about, but Cardi B know what she talking about because she brought WAP into
I mean, but if you just talking about WAP, then okay. What we really getting at though? I mean, because I'd rather have justice with the police system than just be getting WAP. You see what I'm saying? Because if the police kill me, how can I get the WAP? You know what I'm saying? I won't be getting them. Who won't be getting no more WAP if the police kill us?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm riding on Q.
Yeah.
You know, because it's plenty of injustice. Like, we ain't get no justice out here on no end, no side of the law.
Yeah. And I think the main point Skin is coming with, that they show us a disdain. Think about it. How many other groups do they go to a rapper or something like that and ask some questions and stuff? So people are mad that Cube asking for tangibles. He asking for things for like money for black people, land, different type of grants. Cardi B is only asking for promote WAP. But black people are mad at Cube for asking for something, but they not mad at when Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, all these people been meeting up. Even Obama. You know, Obama, when he was in office, 2008 to 2016, Obama met with Jay-Z, Tia, all these rappers and stuff like that about economics. He didn't meet with no Solidarity in them economics professors or anything like that, or Yvette Carnell or Tone Talks or something like that.
I'm just sick of this. I'm just sick of this. I don't mean to cut y'all, but I'm just sick of this picking and choosing. Like, we're gonna pick who we gonna roll with it. No matter if they ain't for the coach or not claiming us or whatever they doing, we gotta stop that. Just like trying to pick and choose. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta stand up for like who doing and who trying to do what's right and who trying to get something done through different ways. Like, this the only way. Like, I mean, just promote WAP, it's cool. Like, you know, I like WAP, but I mean, they're not gonna get me nowhere at the end of the day though. WAP is not gonna heal our community. WAP is not gonna stop us from getting killed by the police and stuff out in these streets. I mean, I just don't get it.
And like, the first and foremost, what we want to do, we want WAP is cool and all that, but at the end of the day, we're here to put our agenda out, and our agenda is basically getting tangibles for the black community and stuff like that. I'm looking for jobs, education, funding. I heard I was on Facebook last night, and I've been seeing. I notice every time some positive start coming, when black people start asking for tangibles, they always put some type of crumb or you know, a rock in your shoe or something like that to get your mind off. So right now they talking about we need to stop focusing on other things and start focusing on why blacks killing blacks. Do you understand the thing? 93% of blacks kill blacks. 89% of whites kill whites. 91% of Mexicans kill Mexicans and stuff like that. Correct. But we only focus on black crime. Right. Then somebody said, "Oh, we only focus on black crime. Why are you bringing this to the table? We already understand we got crime. And anytime you got any type of urban community, you're gonna have crime. When you take resources from schools, from all kind of things that the kids can do and stuff like that, and put them in jails, I mean, what's gonna happen to the community anyway?"
I mean, but yeah, the black on black crime was holding us back. It's the laws.
Yes. How did the black on black crime? How did people NAFTA? 1996 bill called NAFTA and stuff like that. Well, it was a Democrat in office that signed that bill. What NAFTA did, it actually gutted the communities like GMC and Detroit. All the suburban areas like Detroit, everybody talking about Chicago and stuff like that, they actually had plants in them communities. They took them jobs out of them community and shipped them to India, Mexico and stuff like that. So plain simple, a person that's making $20 and $30 an hour and stuff wind up having a job that they couldn't pay the bill. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to go sell drugs or something like that.
You gotta do what you do. You gotta do what you gotta do according to where you from. And like where we from, I mean, we brothers are a different struggle. And where we from, it wasn't too many opportunities. I mean, our family was piss poor. Like, man, we just had to grind it out. Like, we had to get it the best way we could. Like, you know, and ain't no president, ain't no politician help us get what we got. No. You see what I'm saying? Like,
we fought for every struggle we got, but at the same time, sometimes it takes a little bit of luck. For instance, think about it. I got a finance degree and stuff like that. Larry got a degree as well and stuff like that. But at the same time, we both own our own business, but it was still a struggle trying to open our own business because at the end of the day, blacks don't support blacks. And we had, think about it, Larry, if you think about it to this point, we had over 200 slave revolts, and for all them 200, you know who's total on all them people? Another black person. So it's the same thing. Think about it. So think about it. So that means, if you look at CNN and all these TVs, you see a number of black faces talking about another black man.
Famous quote from Malcolm X is if we want to destroy a black man, you ain't got no problem with doing it because his own people gonna help do it.
Yes.
Like, you know, we are our biggest enemies. You know what I'm saying?
And we need to start throwing these people out out. We need to stop. I hear black people all the time saying, "I don't care what Joe Biden did a long time ago. I don't care what that." So basically, after a man spent 50 to 20 some years in jail, lost his life, lost his family, may got killed in jail, may got raped, because about 80% of people that go into jail get raped in jail and stuff like that. All kind of things. You lost all your thing. But you saying we need to forgive this.
I don't want to hear no sorry. Like, I don't want to hear no sorry. My uncle, my dad, ain't seen somebody did all this time in prison, 30, 40 years, can't get that back. They missed all the kids' birthdays, missed time from their family. I mean, everything. Like, that don't go over too well. Like, I mean, sorry not going to get it, because they can never get their time back. And a lot of people died in the hands of the police through these bills and these laws. They can't get them people back.
Yep. But they tell us every day and stuff like that we need to forgive. We the only forgiving people. So I ain't gonna forgive Pookie next door. I'm gonna forgive. I'm
gonna forgive, but I damn sure ain't gonna forget.
I ain't forgiving nothing.
Like, I'm not gonna give you a second chance to do what you did to me the first time.
And I told my wife, if a police killed me and she apologized, going on TV, talking about she's still sorry for the cop and stuff, I'll freaking come back and hunt her. I told her that. Yep. I said, I'm just being honest with you and stuff like that. I'm not playing. This is it's time for playing.
You fooled me one time, that's on you. But you fooled me again, that's on me. Yeah. I mean, it won't be no third time. It won't be a second time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
think about this. Think about it. You already know they already gonna say we Trump supporters. I can't stand Trump. Trump is a known racist.
I'm cool. Like I tell people, I'm cool with whatever you got to say about me. I've been taking criticism, man, my whole life. Like, people always doubted me that I couldn't do this, or I couldn't do that, and I always.
Are you voting for Trump this year?
Man, I'm not voting for no president. Like,
So, but basically
no
saying
president. I won't vote for no president.
Hold up. What they tell us what these black people tell us on Facebook and stuff, saying we only have two choices. You only have Biden and Trump.
Nah, we got like 4 to 5 choices on who we can vote for on the ballot.
No. They keep on I'm looking at Facebook right now. They keep on saying I only have 2 choices. Crazy. But I thought it's a choice. I thought my choice is I can choose not to vote for him. I can choose to vote for down ballot, because how I found out, we stay in houses, don't we? That means we pay property taxes and stuff like that. Yes. We pay different things. We got a park and everything. So that means if I vote down ballot, that means it affects me more than the president of the United States does. And right now in Mississippi, they got law on the book for weed and stuff like that, to legalize weed and stuff like that. So should I be voting? I don't smoke and nothing like that, but at the end of the day, black people get locked up for weed. A white man can open a weed shop, but a black man get locked up for weed. Right. So I'm gonna vote for that. Benefit, because I'm thinking about the community.
Bringing child neighborhoods, we get locked up for it.
Yeah.
So we ain't got no boats. Like I said, we ain't got none of that. We ain't got no boat. We ain't got no plane. We don't have none of that.
So the president ain't gonna build no parks for my community. The president is not gonna build no things. Only thing the president gonna do is the 1994 crime bill. What the 1994 crime bill did, I'm gonna go and throw these stats out here, Larry. And you tell me this is what people keep on telling me doesn't really matter. All right. The 1994 crime bill basically made 60 new crimes that you can wind up going to jail for to get you suffered. You had harsher sentences. They even gave him financial assistance. They gave him $20 billion. Joe Biden said that was states, but Joe Biden signed a law for to give states. So, and what the states said, if you don't lock certain groups of people up, you don't get this money.
You don't get the money.
So they basically incentivize states to lock people up. And what people you think they're gonna go to? Are they gonna go to no suburbs? They're gonna go to the projects, certain. Think about it. In the United States. Oh, hold up! I made a mistake. It wasn't 20 million. It was $30 billion. I'm sorry about that. It was $30 billion. That was 30. And what the crime bill said, to hire 100,000 new officers, and then they had $6 billion for crime prevention. So that basically mean crime prevention. So what Joe Biden said, instead of shooting a black man in the face, just shoot him in the leg now. But the white man don't get shot at all. He can shoot you and all that type of stuff.
Battle of the bullies. Battle of the bullies. I mean, that's what the country came down to. Battle of the bullies. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's supposed to fight back or fight for something out except the black race. Like,
we're not even allowed to ask for anything.
Yeah, we get killed just for asking, can we have a little bit more?
Can I have some? Can you give me some, sir? I need some more crumbs, sir. Can I get some more?
Yeah. Man. I mean, our ancestors ain't died for us to vote. Our ancestors died for us to live, because we not at this point. we're not getting nothing. And we're not getting nothing nowhere.
But you think about it. The people gonna come to you every time. Oh, your ancestors died for you to vote. I'm gonna give you a little history about how the ancestors actually died. They died for when they actually. Why you know why they wanted the voting rights laws and stuff like that when they got to vote, because voting got you something. Because in the 1864 when they got emancipated, what happened? The black community wind up putting people in office all around in the South and everything like that. The whole Congress was full of black, nothing but black people and stuff like that. Until they brought some type of laws called the Black Codes and stuff. And they had like white supremacists wind up kicking them all out and stuff like that. So we vote for to get power. Exactly. The problem is, in the last 50 years, we haven't been getting anything.
Nothing.
But we still keep on giving our vote to one particular party.
And they always say, if you don't vote, we're going to die.
Every 4 years.
They've been saying this since I was born. Like, come on.
You know,
I'm still here.
You think Trump gonna win? I think Joe Biden gonna win. And why?
Yeah, I think Trump. And I'm not mad. I'm not even mad at it. Trump win. Like, because
it don't bother me anymore. We still gonna be in the same situation.
Same situation, and it's like, you know, pick your poison. Like, we already know what we dealing with right now. You see what I'm saying? But on the other hand, we know what we done dealt with through the past.
Yeah, because the problem is, one thing that my mother always used to tell me all the time: when somebody show you who they is, believe them.
Exactly. I mean, I'd rather for you to show me your hand than throw a rock and hide it.
Joe Biden has showed me who he is through his history. Joe Biden been in office for over 50 years. Trump even asked in a debate. So when you and Obama was in office for these 8 years and stuff, and you've been in office for over 40 or 50 years, what have you done for the black community?
I mean,
he couldn't say anything. He blamed it on the Republicans.
It's like here, it's like Trump right here, like 4 years. Biden, like, see what I'm saying? Yeah. They've been in politics so long.
He been in politics, man.
Just as long as, probably longer my dad.
Trump been in office for 4 years. Biden been in office for 40 years. So Biden been in office 10%. Why Joe?
So how much damage could Trump possibly done in 4 years? Like, versus 40 years. That's what I want to know.
Oh, but hold up. Black people been getting killed under Trump. I've been seeing Michael Moore signs been up. Michael Moore put a post up and people hit him on Facebook and everything. Michael Moore put some signs up with Sandra Bland, all these people that died. Who's the other young lady just died?
Breonna Taylor.
George Floyd. But when did Sandra Bland die? She died under Obama, ain't it?
Obama.
Oh, hold up. Then Obama, we had a black president. We had a black Susan Rice.
Yep. I mean,
she was
Trayvon Martin, Obama. Trayvon Martin, Obama.
Eric Garner,
Obama. Michael Brown.
It's so many names we can't even remember because there's been so many.
The guy at the store with the loose cigarettes.
Eric Garner.
Yep.
But hold up, though, because they keep on telling me, if we just vote for a Democrat, we can get these laws changed. So think about it.
We got slaughtered on the Obama watch. I mean, like, every time I put the news on, like, I stopped watching the news because it's so pampered and so, like, it's so programming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every time I watch it, like, somebody.
They do call it program now. They do call it's programming your mind to think a certain way. So basically, all these crimes, what you talking about, that happened under Obama. And the first thing I'm getting tired of people keep on telling me. That's why I said the first and foremost, we need to come as a people and understand that we need to get politically educated and stuff like that. Like fam already said, the problem is sometimes politics is not for you. If you don't understand, you need to read what's in your city council, who you need to vote for, everything you need to do.
You gotta start within our community,
yes,
man. Like,
and then you build it up from there.
And like I told somebody earlier on social media, like, you know, I mean, I help anybody if I can help them. Like, I mean, color don't make up no community. People do. You know, so color really don't mean nothing to me. No. Like, because guess what? My granddad was mixed. You know what I'm saying? Mixed. So we all been mixed breeded here. It's only true, you know what I'm saying, natural African Americans, like Africans like here, like, but we all been like mixed.
Not in the historically immigration, like right now, people always talking about people of color. I don't want to hear that word, people of color. I'm asking for a black agenda, and I'm talking about descendants of slaves, ADOs, Africans. We've been in this country for 400 years.
And I get tired of the people of color trying to be us though, because they don't even like us. Like,
most of them don't like it.
Africans, Nigeria, they don't like us. We always,
you know, you're a country.
We always getting hard feelings for other countries, like, and let's pray for this country. and let's help this country, but who the hell helping us? Like,
and I ain't got no problem with these countries, but the problem is
who the hell praying for us?
But when they come over here, they act like they saying, why did y'all never make? We actually got laws on the book. It's a book called from Daniel Rothstein called The Color of Law. It actually got laws on the books that freaking put us in this situation.
Man.
No other group has laws on the books that actually put them in this situation.
We fight for everybody else, all except ourselves.
You know what convict leasing is? Convict leasing means, people already heard of red line. Convict leasing. Convict leasing is basically a form of leasing that a black person cannot live in a certain neighborhood. They actually got that still happening in Memphis right now.
If you look at it, you know where a lot of the black people stationed at.
Yes,
like
they color coded. They got them on the maps and stuff like that. Like this community right here is low, even though you can have the same house, the same exact house, the same rooms, everything else. But a white neighborhood house gonna be cost more than a black neighborhood because it's color coded, and the black neighborhood gonna be deep. Even though you can have a better neighborhood than that white person, your neighbor they still gonna have more money.
Yeah, they did. It was all a game. Like I said, left wing, right wing, but connected to the same bird.
Yep.
Politician, all the game. I mean, and that's all it is. And that's why they got a station in certain cities and certain areas to make it look like we the worst, we the monsters. We unfit fathers. Lock them up. You know what I'm saying?
But they always said, man, you still got Oprah. You know what I'm saying? And my whole
I dislike her.
No, but
I'm not gonna say I hate her, but I dislike her.
The thing about how I look at Oprah, LeBron, them and stuff like that, we talk about individuals as a whole.
Even LeBron, like he not ready to lose nothing. Like, if you're not ready to lose nothing, you sure not gonna gain something.
Yeah,
you're not gonna gain something.
You know he did a school now.
You're not gonna gain nothing.
You know he built a school now. Even though white people run the school, but he built a school.
I thought blacks and how he built a
No, blacks go to the school, but white people train the blacks.
Yeah.
So you still keeping up with the same.
How that work though? Cause we still getting programmed.
Yes.
By our oppressors.
But he did do a school though, so that's important. So, but at the same time,
it's 50-50 with me.
Yeah, but at the same time, and I'm not even trying to quash them, but I'm looking at them. They were these individuals as a group. Think about it. It's a book called Equals about how the Irish came when they came. Irish decided when they first came to America and stuff like that to start getting money. Irish run Massachusetts, Boston and stuff like that. They fire department, and what they did, they said they came as a group and said we'll take less money than the Negro to wind up getting, and they did a 10 to 15 year plan, and they underbid us. Yeah. And who's doing that right now?
Yeah.
Who's doing that? What group doing that right now?
Yeah.
The Mexicans.
Yeah. Right.
So think about it. Mexicans
they taking over.
Mexicans shop with Mexicans. Indian people shop with Indian people. Chinese people shop with Chinese people. Black people shop with everybody.
And I mean, that's why I said, I ain't got nothing against Trump like that, like I said, because I think a lot of stuff, some of the stuff you be saying has some sort of truth to it. Because we the only country get invaded by everybody else, and they just open up freaking shops on the corners, beauty supply store, gas station.
Yeah, but we support them though.
And you're right.
I actually cannot.
You're right.
I'm not gonna even fault. Think about it. I'm not gonna fault for somebody for coming over and taking over stuff if you still support.
But where people gonna buy stuff from though? Like if we ain't getting nothing like to build nothing of our own, or nothing, like who we gonna buy from?
The problem is the United States government actually let other groups of people get them money to open up business. See, African Americans, I ain't said no Nigerian American, no Haitian American, no Filipino American. I'm talking about African Americans are actually, we cannot get loans, government loans. So that's what actually Cube thing was, to give, actually that's why I said people of color is a misnomer that they use for the basically, because if you say people of color, that means white women is people of colors. White women, minorities, because basically, do you know a white woman is a minority group? Even though a white woman, think what a white woman actually has if she have a white son and she had a white husband, that means if she wind up getting a benefit and stuff like that, they still go to her white husband and white son.
Right.
But that's how they use the language and stuff like that.
Drinking it there.
And all thing I'm telling people and stuff is, in general, that we cannot look at individuals because they rich. We gotta look as a group. Just like I said earlier, we own 2% of the wealth in America, and black people, we're 13% of the population. That's actually, that's very bad for us as a whole, as a group. You cannot sustain a group of people That means right now, groups right now, Indian people coming over here has more wealth than us. And most of the Indian people coming over here is Brahmin Indians. And by the way, right. Brahmin Indians, Kamala Harris is not an African American. Her dad was from Jamaica. Her mom is from India. If you actually read the history of Brahmin Indians and stuff, they actually the higher class. They got 3 different tiers in India.
The people,
cause somebody look black, they
cause they look like us. They us.
Melanin does not make it. Melanin does not make it that you black. Black means when you got it in your spirit and stuff like that. When you got, I don't care about nothing about melanin in your skin. We got people that's black as I don't know where. Nigerians come over here and talk about it like a dog.
I mean, cause you got white people that's black.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But they not technically black, but they black. You
but they trying to benefit you and stuff like that.
Yes. And I don't care even if I don't care if Donald Trump don't like me. I don't care if somebody
you can use that person
racist. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna use every tool, everything I can to get to where I need to get to in life. Cause they do the same thing.
Yes.
I mean, America shouldn't have no problem saying meet violence with violence because they put the violence on us.
But America was born from violence. The Civil War. We have nothing but America actually has a history of war. 1776 and stuff like that. All these wars that how you think America became America? They actually had to fight for their freedom. So you telling a black person that we're not allowed to fight for our freedom. And then you understand, I'm gonna give you a little history, Larry. I'm gonna give you a little history. You know why Martin Luther King, they wind up choosing Martin Luther King? Martin Luther King wasn't really over the civil rights movement. It was a group of young people. Like right now, it's a group of young people. And what they did, because they got scared of Malcolm X, the Nation of Islam. They got scared of the Nation of Islam and stuff like that. What because the Nation of Islam saying somebody hit you, you hit them back. So what they did, they wind up calling Martin Luther King and all these other, people and stuff like. And don't get me wrong, I love Martin Luther King. If you actually don't read the speeches that are on the mountaintop. Actually, read the letters to Birmingham when he talking about the white moderate and stuff like that. When he talking about, how long and everything like that. Did you on his way? I always tell everybody, read your history. Actually, Martin Luther King actually got killed. He actually got killed not for civil rights. He actually got killed for when he started asking. He said, what's the use of me to go eat at a lunch table when I can't afford to eat there? He got killed for that.
It don't make no sense.
Fred Hampton. Y'all need to read Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton is a known. He got his house got shut up over 1,000 times. Because he was bringing white and black together. And one thing about it, I think Herbert Hoover said he didn't want Fred Hampton because they called him Black Moses. And what did Moses do? He brought everybody in and stuff like that. Yep. He showed everybody love. Yep. Because at the end of the day, we're not fighting against black and white. We're fighting against powers that's higher than that.
I'm glad you said that because like I tell you, I'm colorblind. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go off your word, your heart, how you said up, like I'm colorblind, and like I just was saying earlier, like I told this guy on social media, like when he said, like I'm just for my neighborhood, bro, like gotta fix my neighborhood first, bro, and all that, and woo, and like I understand it. You need to fix your neighborhood.
But he's an activist though, man. Our activists doing so much though. A lot of our activists.
Exactly, but I mean, are you really fixing your neighborhood though? Because I mean, you can't just stay in your comfort zone. Like how you want other people to be for you and you ain't for them? You just for your neighborhood. So you think this other neighborhood want to deal with you or mess with you? Nah, they don't want no dealing. Cause they saying you are for your neighborhood and ain't for them. I mean, I'm for anybody. I'm for anybody who want it. Anybody want opportunity. Anybody who need a voice or just whatever. Like I'm for them. Like any kids out here who going through the struggle, who mother, father ain't there on drugs or whatever. Like